All good. You got to start somewhere, for sure. All right. So who do you main?
I mean, I don't watch myself, so like,
What hope do these criaturas have?
Mm-hmm. Okay.
oh, okay.
I love Omen. He's like my second best character. I play Breach and Omen and Brimstone. He's super
So
sick.
my stream isn't that.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah. He has lots of options to do. It's really nice. I think he's underrated for sure.
I think that's how you do the one more remote. Not the one when the heaven smoke. Alright,
Yeah. That's funny.
cool.
Alright.
Poison orb emitting.
Alright, so whenever you want to peek B main here, you definitely want to, I mean not B main, but just B in general, like you definitely want to pre-aim, like get your crosshair ready before you peek this, because like whenever you peek this, like where do you expect them to be? Like right here, right? Or right here? Oh, what the heck, one sec. How about this? Okay, so when you peek here, B main, you expect them to be behind the billboard or behind sight, right? So whenever you take this angle, right, you want to get your crosshair ready for that, instead of like, because you see now where you're peeking, and like this is where people always be, right? If anything, right? So you either have to be ready for that and like pre-aim this corner.
Poison orb emitting.
Okay, this is fine. Right, and he even was there, so
Oh, oh my god, what the fuck?
Toxic
Yeah.
screen down.
Enemy spotted. One enemy remaining.
Heaven.
Poison orb emitting.
yes, yep. It's just okay. That's not a bad idea, right? That's not bad.
I'm fucking stuck.
Fine.
The other viewer.
So, what do you usually? Okay, so if you win the first round, what is your mentality behind the second round buying wise? Like what? Okay. Okay. So, a, a good thing that you want to be doing is full buying the second round. So you want to be spending all of your money on this round. All right. So there's a couple reasons behind that, because I say the importance of pistol round, and the reason why pistol round is so important is because when you win pistol round, you automatically win the second one too, right? It's only automatic if you spend your money. When you buy a ghost and light shields, you can easily lose this round, because they have pistols too, and now you just have a pistol, right? So if all of your team buys Spectre heavy shields, this round is the easiest round in your life, right? So, and next round, if someone dies, one of them can drop the Spectre and then upgrade their assault rifle. So some people will have Spectres on the gun round, but it's still better than potentially losing this one. So just don't overthink it, right? Just if you win the first round, spend all your money the second, right? Just do that every single time. Yeah. Definitely.
Fight!
Poison orb emitting.
Okay, so you guys have a really good B execute here. I like that you have this the smokes set up and the walls and everything.
Silence.
One enemy remaining.
Yeah, it may... So that's fine. And I mean, like, yeah, you didn't need the Spectre light shields, but you don't know how many reviews and VODs that I've watched that people think the same way as you, and then they lose that round, right? And for no reason. It's a completely free round. You guys just have to spend all of your money. Now, unless you're trying to buy op third round, then you can make the argument to do ghost and light armor, right? But that's the only time. Okay.
One enemy remaining.
Okay.
Toxin screen down.
Yeah. It's not the worst idea if you're trying to be like primarily an opera, right? So, but as long as you're like buying with your team, because sometimes you have to buy with your team, and where you won't be able to afford an op, because like let's say everyone has $4,500, right? You can't buy an op. I mean, yeah, you can, but you have no armor, so that's trolling. So you're forced to buy like assault rifle and heavy armor. You don't want to be saving when the rest 4 of your teammates are buying. That's trolling, you know? So sometimes you won't be able to afford the op. You know, as an opera, you definitely don't want to be watching the flank. This is definitely like an assault rifle's position or something. With the ops, you want to be peeking that. You want to be peeking this angle and then this angle, you know? You want to be looking for picks, right? You don't need to be doing this with an op. Definitely not. Yeah. Definitely not. You want to be trying to get picks here and here and like here. You know what I mean? Yeah, I see. I notice.
Toxin screen down.
No idea. No idea.
One is on site.
Okay, it's fine. That's good.
I have the spike.
One enemy remaining.
Okay.
You can fast rotate this.
Okay. Smart. Smart. If
30
he
seconds
is on
left.
site, you know. But I think you guys do know that. So that's good. That's good. In a situation like this, I would definitely opt to plant like right here, because you're planting for CT, and you have a teammate CT. Because like let's say you plant in this spot and then you die, right? Now it's behind this box. This guy has to either go all the way here, or go all the way here and then around the box to kill him. But like if you plant out in the open, then he can see it from here. He can see it from here. You know, and yeah. Okay, so just look where your teammates are, and then that gives you a good indicator on where you should be planting. Exactly. Exactly. So, and okay, so here's another thing, right? So you know Brimstone is A, right? So he's rotating. So you're completely safe to plant wherever you want. So when you have the luxury of you know where the last guy is and you can plant wherever you want, the more open the better.
Spike planted.
Right.
Yes. 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 100%. Because, so, in this situation, right? Is this a 2v1? Okay. But, let's say he comes heaven. Is it a 2v1? Correct. This is a 1v1. Let's say he comes CT. Is this a 2v1? No, right? It's just a 1v1 and a 1v1. So if he kills that, boom, 1v1, and now you're forced to 1v1 him. So this numbers advantage didn't even matter, right? So you want to be able to trade the frag and play with your teammates.
One mid.
Sewers or no?
I only saw one.
Yes. Yep, definitely. Because like trading, you know how hard it is to kill two people, right? Shooting at you, it's almost impossible. So it's exactly it's so strong playing with your teammates, right? Because look at this. Well, it's not a big deal even if you miss, but look how, like, it's a free kill, right? That's the power of 2v1ing someone. You see, he's not even looking at you. So, like, yeah, you missed, but that's not the big deal here, right?
One vents.
One enemy remaining.
No. No, no.
I don't care. Get your all. Everything.
Points out of six.
I don't
let's
care.
see.
Get your all.
I mean, this is definitely not something you want to be doing with the bomb. Yeah. So if you guys do like a split like this, like you guys have to be like already be peeking mid, you know, and like working it up. But bomb should always go B main. Always, always, always. Yeah. Yeah. That's funny.
He just fucking massacred us. Genocide, murder, everything.
Yeah, so this is fine to watch this, right? But like,
I
it's
know-
definitely better to with the op to like get here, right, and like watch mid, right, at the beginning of the round, because now sewer's a threat, right? But at the beginning of the round, this is not a threat. You see what I mean? So I mean now it is a threat because of so much time has passed. But at the beginning of the round with the op, you definitely want to be going in here and looking here and seeing what you can see, and then maybe looking here, you know. So what's that?
Know exactly where you are.
Hookah? No. If you're right here and you're looking that, I mean, this could be a threat, but he's walking into your line of fire anyway, so I wouldn't worry about that. I would just be like holding this, and then if I don't see anything after a while, maybe I'll start like inching out and then looking here for that angle. And then if I don't see anything here and here, then I might like back off and then watch sewer, or like maybe get into sewer and just check real quick. I don't know, you know what I mean? So, because when you That depends, right? Because it very much depends. So, like, let's say, you know, you just lost 3 teammates at B main, right? So what are the A players thinking, right? It's all B, okay? So now they can go sewers quickly, or they can rotate quickly, okay? So their sewer timing will be a lot faster because they have this information, right? But if they have no information, then they're not going to just push through A and go through sewer without any information. But since they know that they lost 3 enemies here at B main, that most likely you guys are in like this part of the map. So I would definitely be worried about this. I'd be worried about this. Just because, right, you guys have all died on one side of the map. So now you guys are getting kind of cornered. I imagine that someone's pushing you from behind. So you check T side, that's good. I mean, if they are sewer or mid, they're definitely hearing you right now. Not a big deal. It's just something to think about, right? But there's no point in walking right now because everything you're doing is pretty telegraphed. Like, they know what you're doing, 100%. They know exactly where you guys are. So I wouldn't even be walking here because now you're just like wasting time, right? Because now the closer this gets to 0, that means the more action is forced by having to plant this. So you want to give yourself time to work with, especially when they know where you are, right? So they just killed you all B main, and let's say they still have mid people watching mid, okay? Okay, so and now they just push B main, okay? They know you guys aren't B main, they know you guys aren't mid because they're watching it still. So now what's the only option you have? Going through T-spawn to A, right? So this is, they know, I bet my life on it, they know 100% that you guys are both here. So now I would just be running. I would be just like trying to get a kill anywhere I could.
30 seconds left.
See,
Last
like they're
player
just ready
standing.
for it. You gotta hit those. You gotta hit those. Yeah. So like even like walking here, right? Like, see, look at the time. Look at the time limit. 10 seconds left.
10 seconds left.
Yeah, now you just have to save, but this is just a horrible spot to save. Yep. Oh, don't peek, don't peek, don't peek. Oh, yeah, see, it's just, it's doomed.
For 2 hours?
Why'd you cut that 2 hour now? What?
UI right now. I'm scared.
Toxins going
Okay,
up.
so they can't actually be sewer. It's impossible.
Toxin screen down.
But this is fine. You go mid.
To mid.
Good job. That was good. That was
You
good.
for me?
It doesn't, like, see, you guys are all on the different pages. Bombs and ramen, you're in sewer, and your teammate's pushing into heaven, right? Taking A site. So, this, like, what you and Omen are doing is default. They are rushing A. You see what I'm saying? So you guys are all on different pages, right? So definitely I would tell the bomb to either come through sewer and go through A, or maybe you guys go through, they go through ropes to mid and you guys converge to B. You know, something that, as long as you guys are playing together,
Change
doing
my
whatever.
defense.
Coming over.
But right now it just doesn't make sense, because like, right, look at Omen, right? What's Omen doing? He's taking the bomb to B.
CT with an op. And heaven.
You guys are throwing your numbers advantage just out the window, you
GG.
know?
On B. I mean A.
Run B, bro.
Exactly. Get trades. Exactly. So now look,
Enemy remaining.
like, if Omen dies, you lose. Because he defuses. And
Run.
if you die, you're now leaving Omen to 1v1 a Brimstone that has ult. So this is not, not good. I would be running to my Omen, right? Imagine if you were right here, like watching this angle with the Omen, right? Or close enough to get the trade or anything, right? You're so
Well,
far
let me
away
go
from
up
the
the road.
bomb. He could even be B main. That's good crosshair placement. It's a little low, but still good. Free round. Good job.
No, you got
The rope by.
Thing he just saved. Brimstone just saved.
my head, bro. And oh my god, I used.
This one? This... it depends on the amount of time that's passed, right? And the information that they have, right? Because like I said, if you guys are playing like a default, they're not just running it down A. So I wouldn't jiggle peek this. I would just, you know, peek it slowly. Not a big deal. So this is fine. You shouldn't even be worried about sewer. Like, you guys just have 0 mid presence though. So like, you should have definitely like 2 people mid, like always, you know? Because this shouldn't even be a threat of like someone running down mid and going to sewer. You shouldn't even be worried about this. Because look, alright, he's going in by himself. Not good. No one can trade that. Reyna can soon, but still so far away. So that's good, right? But, so if you have no mid control, then this is fine to do. But you guys should, like, if you guys are playing a default, you need players mid. You can't just give it up for free, you know? Because then if you have like a mid player or something, then you don't even have to worry about sewer, and then you could go in with your Omen and take the bomb sites properly or something like that. I mean, it depends. It really depends what you're doing. If you're running a default, then you want like 2 mid, maybe 2A, 1B, right? But you guys aren't pushing anywhere. You guys are just playing for picks. Okay? Because when you run a default and you're this spread out, you are not taking a bomb site quickly. Okay? Because you guys are all so spread out that it's not beneficial for you guys to do that. You get picks, regroup, and then go somewhere. Okay? So this is fine. But Omen, see, like, no support. No support. Right? Look where you guys are. Look where he is. Just different pages, you know? Not playing together. Like, right now you're playing together with the Sage and stuff, but...
I love you, Omen. I'm here!
Becomes so obvious, right? Right. Yeah. So that's good. Okay, saw him. Good stuff, good stuff.
Three down.
Let me go this man.
But you see how all of your kills are body shots? It's because your crosshair is aiming at their chest. Right, see, like... Well, no, if they peek this right now, this is why I don't like Twitch VODs, is because this arrow covers the crosshair. YouTube doesn't do that. But if they peek right now, this isn't head level. This is still low. It might not seem like it. You see? It's very close to head level, just a tiny bit higher, and that's a one-shot headshot. You know what I mean? And then now look at this kill.
Here.
So that was fine, actually. It's better to be a little higher than intended, because that means you're practicing, right? That means you're actively thinking about aiming at the head. So that's good. Even though it might not make sense, because chest, you're hitting them and a little bit above their head, they're missing. It just means that you're actively trying to find their head. So the next time you can adjust properly.
I love you, Omen.
So
I'm here.
Now you're thinking like, okay, headshot level. And this is a hard headshot level to find, because if he's far away, then it's low. But if he's up close, then you're perfect. So this is perfectly fine, right? Okay. Yeah. So it's a bad habit of immediately crouching, right? You don't even need to crouch, but like if you do, like you have to really adjust your crosshair so you're like flicking upwards after you crouch. But I mean, it depends how far away they are, if they're looking at you or not. Like, a lot of the times, what I like to do is just stand up and spray, right? Or like burst and then move and then burst again. Or if I do have to crouch, I will crouch and then hold a movement key, like crab walk to the left or right. So I think you did it here. Let's see.
I love you, Omen. I'm here.
No. It's as if you are still crouched in place. Yeah, it's really good. Yeah, so you just did it. You just did it to him. So that was good, right?
One enemy remaining.
Let me get this man. Shaking my head, still just filming, man.
They're losing heart.
It is. It is. Definitely.
Bro, I thought these guys were good. They're so bad. I literally hit all body shots against them and they lost.
Yeah, same thing in Counter-Strike. If you're crouching and staying still, it's the same as you crouching and crab walking to the left or right.
I've only been.
So that's fine. I mean, like, there are definitely times where you want to be crouching and crab walking, but you don't want it to do it every single time, you
Yeah, I
know.
got you, Silver.
But right now, it's kind of ingrained in your head to automatically do that.
Toxins going down.
So what he does is he peeks, he taps crouch, he like dips low, and then pops up? Or what do you mean? Yeah, I mean, it's definitely a thing because when people hold angles, they're holding headshot angles, so to throw them off, people will crouch before they peek to try to avoid the headshot. So there's a bunch of mind games and there's a bunch of like in-depth stuff to it.
Oh no.
Ah, the Phantom.
Yeah, I mean, you definitely don't always want to do something, right? No matter what it is, you don't always want to be doing the same thing.
Fucking
you know?
shoots fast.
Because like people catch on to that, right? And then they're gonna be ready for it. Yeah. Yeah,
Nice.
as long as you're shooting when you crouch.
On target.
Our teammates are good at.
What's that? Basically, yeah.
At least.
You will not kill my allies.
So
Your
this is
baiting
good.
team.
Target.
Our teammates are good
I
at
think
least.
that's just a little unlucky.
You will not kill my allies.
Good crosshair placement. I like this a lot.
Your baiting team.
That's just a timing thing.
Player standing.
Oh.
I wouldn't be too worried about that.
Camping close.
Yeah.
Range of an- in the center.
No, not bad.
Double headshot.
Left.
Because let's see.
On target.
Our teammates are good at least.
You will not kill my allies.
Your baiting team.
I would never do that.
Our teammates are good at least.
If I like,
You will not
I would
kill
definitely-
my allies.
I would definitely hold this angle. Like, I would give it respect
team.
just a little longer, right? Because, like, maybe just be a little more cautious about this. Like, hold your crosshair just a couple seconds more. Because, like, if they do peek this, they'll peek it when they hear you guys here, right? So, you want to give it a little bit more time to see if they peek it, okay? Because, like, right now, there's no real other threat. Maybe rafters here. That's the real threat. But this is the main threat, right?
Team.
So you kind of, like, checked it a little haphazardly, but not a big deal. You still checked it and had good crosshair placement.
I'm gonna join up.
Poison orb
I just
emitting.
wanna go for a quick execution somewhere. I can ult on the bottom.
Okay. He's ulting. You guys have to go. You have to go. You have to go. Okay, so whenever your Omen ults somewhere, they're always going to be looking for him, right? They're going to be running away and looking for him. So, like... Yeah, but... So, the second my Omen ults there, I'm pushing in as fast as I can. Because either this guy stays here and watches the push, and then my Omen flanks him, or he goes to look for the Omen and we get sight for free. You see what I'm saying? Because if your Omen ults behind sight, and this isn't a split specific thing. This is every single map. If your Omen ults to a bomb site, you want to be pushing from the front, so your Omen's ult is so much more powerful. Right? But if you just let Omen do this by himself, they'll always just go behind and then they kill him at spawn. And then... Yeah, so like... They have to give up heaven to look for him. They give up sight to be scared about this. But you have to make sure that you're not letting your Omen just die for free, you know? Because now... Because look where Cypher is on the minimap. Right? So that means he's not watching his traps. So you can... This is free. Dude, when I play, I look here, I look here, I look here. I go back and forth just to see what information I can get. Right? Because especially like right here, you're kind of safe, right? Like you're safe, like you're not going to die probably. So you have time to look at the minimap, especially like that. So
Poison's off.
yeah, exactly, kinda. Or do you play League of Legends, right? Same thing, look at the minimap. Always. Alright, so yeah, that's just unfortunate. Your Omen just completely died for free. I'd be mad if I was Omen, but not a big deal. Okay, let's see what happens here. 30 seconds. Alright, you guys are running. They hear you. No point in walking anymore. Good. Crosshair! Where is it? Where's your crosshair?
Off your feet!
I mean, I wouldn't even B-hop this, right? This is exactly what you should use jiggle peeking for, right? So you come up here. Okay, you look there. You look up there. Okay? And I would keep my crosshair glued up here. I'd walk up, and then when I walk this corner, I'd jiggle peek this to see if I see anything. I'm like, okay, nothing. Then I'd walk up to ramp. Right? So... That's because you jiggle peek too wide. You gotta practice, you know? You gotta practice doing tighter jiggle peeks. Faster ones. Or do it with your knife. If you find yourself getting opt, jiggle peek with your knife for your faster. Like say it again, like B-hop peeking, so you jump out and then jump back in, or... The reason I don't like that is because there's too much of your body showing, right? Because if he's a decent operator, he's just gonna kill you. Even if you're b-hopping, right? It'll just flick to you. And you show so much of your body. But when you jiggle peek, you're only showing like your shoulder. That's why it's called shoulder peeking, you know? And it's a smaller target to hit. So you guys have 10 seconds here. You have to run to sight. Yeah. Usually, you don't want to be caught here. You want to, like, this is dead man zone, right? You want to make the cross into sight where this is safe. Especially when the time is ticking and you... I know you got breach ulted, but...
10 seconds left.
Yeah. But what abilities do you have to make this journey safer, you know? You got your wall. Yeah, so you could have walled, like, if you look at the minimap, you could have walled like this, and then run on the right side of your wall. You know, you can make it so much safer for yourself.
Ten seconds left. Last player stand.
Absolutely.
I feel like more people got A than.
Okay, so it's a pretty decent wall for A, right? So this is good. But the second when you put that down, you have to be cautious because they're kind of giving away your strategy. So now, like, when you throw that wall, you kind of have to go quickly to A.
For you.
Yes.
Toxins
Yes.
going up.
Because the second you throw it, right? Because like if you're an A player, let's say you're in their shoes and you see the Viper wall go down, what do you say to your team? Yeah, like probably gonna be A, right? Because they just did that wall, and they didn't do it for no reason, unless they're just baiting you out and faking execute. But yeah, it's fine to do that. But like, I wouldn't be surprised if there's more than 2 people here on A.
Enemy spotted.
2 heaven.
Okay, so look, Cypher's here. You're walking into a stack. There's 3 heaven. And Cypher's, you're walking to a completely stacked site. You know why? Because you threw this wall. And I don't know if you threw your smoke. But the second you threw the wall, you guys didn't push. So the second you throw their wall, imagine them rotating. The second this goes down. So either go fast or fake it. Right? You don't just throw the wall and then play for picks. It doesn't make sense. Throw the wall, go quick.
Last
3 heaven.
player.
2 heaven.
I was wanting to see those quick scopes, you know what I mean? Like,
So that's just communication, right?
I'm
Because
still
whenever,
here for
because
moral
I'm
support.
usually the entry fragger because I like to get the ball moving, right? Because people, like you said, they just don't push or they just stay congested, and because they're scared of dying or something. I don't know. But like I'm saying in my mic, like don't bait me, let's go. I'm pushing, right? And that makes people go, right? So you just have to be like, all right, let's go. My wall's down, wall's up, and then when you have that enthusiasm, or like and you're the first one in, and you show them no fear, they will follow you. You know? You see what I'm saying? Like I can make my team follow me in just by me communicating. Yeah. So you just have to ignore them, right? Like if they'll be like, why should I listen to you, right? Or like you're a noob, like I'm not listening to you. Then tell them to call the strat, right? And then you listen, right? Say, okay, then you call the strat, right? That's fine. Just call a strat then if you don't want to listen to mine. But if no one's saying, like, you could say it in a nice way, right? Be like, okay, that's fine. Then you can call a strat, right? And then I'll listen. Or you just be like, come on, just trust me. It's fine. Just let's just go, right? And you just brush them off, right? And you still calm. If you just calm over the toxicity, people forget about being toxic and they just focus on the game, right? Because like no matter what my score is, I'm still saying the same things. If I'm 0 and 20 in a high immortal game, I'm still calling strats. I'm still saying it, right? Because you know what's good. And then you just tell your team, right? Like, all right, let's push. The wall's up. They have no vision, right? Follow me in. Don't bait. And they'll go. They'll go. And like, yeah, if someone does call you out for being low on the scoreboard and they don't want to, you don't fire back at them and just be toxic back, right? Because then it just tilts everyone. You just tell them, okay, then you call the strat. And then they usually don't. Oh yeah, it's a difficult thing to get into habit. That's weird. I don't know that. I just look 45 degree. I always just turn. Interesting. I didn't think about that. Alright, so you guys are on defense now. Okay. You got lots of good Viper setups here. I like that. Okay, so that's good, right? Shouldering for info. Really like that. That's what you want to be doing. Perfect. Perfect. Okay. Oh, there's 4 people B. There's 4. Help them. Oh, you gotta look at the minimap. They're in sight. Your teammate's just running through mid for free and you're still scared of mid. Yeah, help him, help him, help him. Okay, so when you're this far away with the ghost, you really have to take your time.
There, what are you looking here for?
Right, just get the headshots. Like, your crosshair placement isn't even that bad, and you're pretty much on him, but you're shooting way too quick. So your bolts are going around him. Exactly. Exactly. So counter strafe, take your time, and shoot a little slower with the ghost and line up the headshots. Because if they don't have armor, then it's a one-shot headshot. And if they have armor, it's just 2 shots.
No, I thought I was bad, bro.
So just play a little slower with the ghost when you're that far. If they're hugging you, spam like crazy, you know?
Real battle.
How's it feel being moral support?
Everything.
Yeah, exactly. Okay, so when you lose, I think you guys lost. So when you lose the first round, you definitely want to make sure you can buy a 3rd round, right? So this is, I will like always buy a shorty.
I for real thought Omen got that mall because like.
I don't know why your teammates are buying here. Pretty troll. Yeah, I would just tell them to save here.
So how's it feel being moral support?
Yeah, that's
You are too.
That's pretty troll.
You got me.
I healed you.
Okay, so it's just it's very good for up close, right? Because I'm pretty sure it can one-shot someone in the head, and go on. Something like that. I'm not too sure about body shots. Yeah. I use the right click all the time. Obviously not far away. Right? But you can also like full accurate while moving and jumping burst people. Yep. 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 Because you're full accurate. It's like a shotgun. So it's very good. I love the classic, but I definitely buy a shorty every single round if I lose the first one. Every second round. You don't. You have to play close. You have to play close, right? So that maybe means smoking this and walking forward, or like playing inside your smoke, right? Doing something cheesy. Exactly. Like if I'm Omen, right? I buy a shorty, I'll smoke this, and then I'll walk into my smoke. Yeah, I'm pretty sure. Yeah. You definitely have the advantage if you're the one inside the smoke. But yeah, so you want to do what you can using your abilities to close the distance, and then shorty them right in the head, right? Because it's only $200 and it's a one-shot kill, so
Poison's off.
definitely
You
worth
want
it.
me to mid?
Yes.
Tell me when you want me to, I'll let you.
Yeah, most of the time.
Might be pushing mid.
Poison orb emitting.
Shoot.
I'm
They're going
I'm
mid, they're
scared.
Bucky's good. I mean, up close, you left click. Far away, you right click. It's like Roadhog in Overwatch. Probably like if you are where Omen is, you can probably one-shot someone from here with the right click. No. You always left click when they're close range. If you right click someone when they're close, then you do like nothing.
Arena.
They're going A.
So what happens is, so when you shoot with, let's say this is the gun, right? This is the Bucky, okay? Whatever. This is left click up here, and this is right click. Left click shoots like this, right? Right click shoots like this. A ball that goes here, and then out here it does the burst. Does that make sense? So like if they're in this range, they're getting hit by the ball of bullets and doing like no damage. But if they're in this range, it's as if you are shotgunning them from this range. Does that make sense? Alright. So this is a good angle to hold if you have like a shorty, right? Or like if you're like closer, maybe inside mail room, like right here in that corner, and just playing that tight corner,
30 seconds
you know?
left.
So this is fine. I mean, this is gonna be like impossible to kill from someone this range.
Standing.
Okay, watch. Desperate times call for desperate measures,
Yeah.
and
I lied, don't buy me a-
now I go judge. Okay, watch. Your job is to make a wall.
Yeah.
I lied, don't
Yeah.
buy me a-
Okay. So here you're definitely buying. Why can't you buy here? Oh, what are you buying? Sell the judge.
My burden never ends.
Desperate
No.
times call for desperate measures.
No, because if they don't come B, then you're screwed with the judge, right? This is gun round. Buy assault rifle and heavy
Alright,
shields,
alright.
alright?
Now I go judge.
Every time, no matter what. Yep.
Hey, chicken nugget,
Oh
okay?
fuck no, you're trapping me, dumbass.
Just walk.
Planted.
Yep, so now you're pretty much screwed with this thing, right?
Enemies.
But thank God you found a Vandal.
Fuck.
Last player standing.
Yeah, you want to get that trade a little quicker.
Yeah, you.
One
But this is
enemy
good.
Oh god. Well, last on site, last on site.
You have no time.
Do you have time? Oh, you have plenty. I know you don't.
No time, no time.
You're dead. Take the L.
Let's see.
Enemies.
I'd be running this whole time.
Fuck.
Yeah.
Last
Because look, you can't hear it, but I can. But like regardless, like right, if they planted A and you're rotating from B, you're running the whole entire time. Because why? Look how many people you still have to kill. Okay? You have to kill 3 people and defuse. The faster you have to be. Right? Exactly. Because you have to defuse for 7 seconds. So take that into account, and you still have to find and kill 3 people. You see what I'm saying? So every second counts. What's that? Something like that. I'm not too sure.
player
I don't want to say a wrong answer.
Yeah.
So this is good.
One enemy
Go,
remaining.
go, go.
Oh,
You gotta
God.
go. You gotta
Last
go.
on site, last on site.
Yeah. Management, right? Yeah. So it's just people play way too slow because they don't give themselves enough time to kill the people and defuse. Right? Alright.
I just got 3 easy kills.
Yep, that people, that'll happen all the time.
Oh my, did they flash this right here?
Okay, well, I would never do this in my entire life. Because if they push this, let's say they do rush B, okay? Let's say they do exactly what you want them to do. At best, you will get 1 kill and then get traded. They don't do that because they're one and done spots. These spots are one and done spots. They can't get out. They get 1 kill, and then the second person kills them. It's just a trade. You just get traded, right? And then when that happens, you can't use your abilities. What is the point of these in this spot? You know what I mean? Yep.
Last player standing. Spike planted.
They could have won A. You're gambling for no reason, you know? Oh shit, what did I just do? What time were we at? What round? Oh, this is it. Perfect. Yep, we're here. Okay. Okay, you gotta go, you gotta go. I mean, walk forward, keep walking forward. No. It's different round. Well, so there's a difference, right? Because they didn't know where you were, so it's okay to keep walking because they just planted the bomb. But if you're going to walk, you have to make sure you're constantly walking forward, right? Because here you see you're holding this angle for no reason, right? Because they don't have to push out. All they have to do is hide and wait for the bomb to explode. So what you have to do is push in, right? So you're not supposed to be holding angles, you're supposed to be clearing them. And now you've stopped walking, right? So now you're running. So now they know exactly where you are. So now there's 0 point to walk anymore. See, right?
One elbow.
So you're taking way too long, right, to clear all these angles, right? Okay, cleared this angle, clear this angle, clear that one. All right, let's go, right? It's hard. It's a shitty situation, but it's supposed to be shitty because it's 1v3, and you have to retake a site. So yeah. Yeah. So now, so either make the decision to go quickly to try and win, or to save. You don't have to attack. You can just easily save this round, because it's 1v3. But if you are going to make the decision to attack, you can't waste any time. Okay. Yep.
I am...
It's so loud.
Okay.
I am so confused.
Reyna's me.
Is that guy your friend? The Sage player's your friend? Are you Japanese by any chance? Okay.
Enemy spotted.
One enemy remaining. Last player standing.
Hit
I hit
69.
him for 39.
Okay.
Standing.
Yeah, so
hit
yeah,
69
I mean,
for
you know
39.
exactly where he is right now. What he doesn't know where you are, kinda. So the best thing you can do is to keep your position concealed and walk. Choose one way to walk, and if you don't see him, maybe look the other way, you know? So, yeah. Yeah, just a little unlucky.
And then
If we
shotgun
lose
them.
You
this
just
game,
play-
I'll
You should have kept walking. You should have 100%
Yeah.
kept walking like
Last
Here.
player standing.
Hit
I hit
69.
him for 39.
right, keep walking forward without making a single noise. You didn't have to break that, right? Cuz now when you shoot like that, it tells him exactly where you are. Right? So he knows exactly where you are. Now he has the advantage and he can outplay you. And now you're making footsteps, and so whenever you're playing this ring around the rosy sort of thing, the best thing you can always do is choose one direction and walk the whole way, right? Because if you run, then he just plays for sound and he can be on the opposite side the whole time. So the best thing you can do that trips him up, choose a direction, walk the whole time. Okay? And this situation happens a lot and nobody knows how to play it and they screw up, right? But the person who is silent wins. Okay?
Us.
Could be A.
Okay, I also do like to mention that it is round 17 or 18 and we haven't used our ult once. So you don't just use it for planting and defusing, okay? You use it to cut off a bomb site. You use it to cut off mid. You use it to stop a rush, right? So like I said, it's around 18 now and we haven't used our ultimate once.
I don't know if I want to
You see how bad that is now?
Damn fucking shotgun.
And it's fine, even if you, like, let's say you just, like, at the beginning of the round, ult right here. So you just shut down mid. So now it forces them to either walk through your ult and then you can kill them for free, or they're forced to go this way or this way. Then you kill them. You watch it. Right? Because you have the advantage. Definitely.
They're going A, I think. So they're going
Oh, they're here at B.
B.
Enemy spotted.
A.
It could just be reactions, or it could be many different things, but
they're playing split.
could be. But most of the time, like, you have the advantage, so I wouldn't be too worried about it.
Poison orb emitting.
So that's good.
30
That's fine.
seconds left.
I
know exactly where you are.
Off your feet!
Poison's off.
Enemy down. Opponent killed.
10 seconds
Okay,
left.
okay.
Just no!
Yeah.
Bro, I actually shit my pants when they all ran in.
So yeah, this is way too passive. Like, you want to be jiggle peeking ropes here to get the info for mid. Because if you do that, then they can't run up through heaven and fuck your team B. So, like, yeah, you want to be jiggling this for sure. This is even okay, too.
You will not kill my
Push up mid,
allies.
Omen. No, push up mid, Omen.
This is good. This is good. Yeah. Oh, trade, trade, trade! Too slow. Too slow.
Don't worry, I just had to kill a guy twice. There's two in garage, that's all I know.
Planning B. You have to push this.
Spike planted.
Yeah, see what happens when you're too slow to trade? Like, you're super worried about where he's hiding. The guy has 10 HP left, by the way. Omen hit him for 140. He typed it in chat.
I'm gonna get to the side.
Imagine if you peeked with him, right?
I'm back! Shut the fuck up!
Yep. So you could have easily won this round, probably, if you would have traded that kill quicker. Well, it's okay because I'm recording this and I'll be uploading it so you can rewatch it and then take notes again. So don't worry.
Anyone have
That's
fun?
because... Please.
Yeah, I'm not buying you
Please,
at
please,
all.
please, please, please.
God damn it.
Spike planted.
All right, let's see.
Wait, they took sight already? What the fuck? Oh, god damn it.
Oh, no,
What the fuck? Oh, god damn it.
All right. Yeah, your movement
Oh,
was
God
you're
damn it.
just kind of standing out in the open here. Right, and she saw you, so you wanna be jiggling, like you gotta jiggle peek more. Right, you gotta be jiggling for info. Like I would right now I would jiggle right side of the LED, I would jiggle left side of the LED, I would get my crosshair ready, make it so much safer.
No.
Just use shoulder peeks more to your advantage.
How did they rotate all the...
I mean, doing too much isn't necessarily like a bad thing, right? Because it's super safe, gets the info, and it makes yourself harder to kill. Okay, so let's see. It doesn't look like you guys have ever saved. You guys are force buying every single round, so that I would worry about your guys' economy for sure. This is okay. They're pushing A now. Okay. So this is a good reposition.
Oh, they're on site.
Spike planted.
Okay. Yep. Good. Yeah.
Prepare for hellfire.
What? Our
Yeah.
Silva didn't check corners.
One enemy remaining.
Nice. Okay, but so I see. Okay, so your ability usage on offense is amazing. Your ability usage on defense is almost non-existent. You don't use any of these. Keep it in mind because it's very good.
Then you... Don't make me slurp into the microphone so your entire stream has to hear it.
Okay, so this is aiming at their legs. If they peek this far angle, you're shooting their legs, right?
Don't
But how many times do they peek the far angle rather than the close one?
make me
Exactly.
yell.
I know
Dale.
exactly where you are.
So in this situation, I would be because like you can aim for the chest in the faraway angle while still being close to headshot level of the close angle. You see what I'm saying? But right now you're at legs and then chest instead of chest and then head. You know what I mean? It doesn't even kill him. Yeah.
Our Omen is actually on crack.
Last player
I'm not a fan.
standing.
What's the point?
I don't know about you, but
Yeah, that's more of like a highlight clip sort of thing. Like it's not consistent, right? It just looks better than it actually is because you're watching like a montage of it. But like in a real game, it's pretty troll.
you might want to save that.
I mean, Marshall's good, right? Don't get me wrong, but it's not something you want to be like using a lot. Definitely situational. You want to be saving here. Yeah, that was a save. Alright, so let's see.
This
Uh-oh!
this is not sight, okay? This
Perfect!
what if they just walk by you like nothing happened? Bro, Omen, bro, let me chill in the smoke with you. What's up, bro?
I mean, I think I would ult a little closer so it cuts off this whole area. Because they could probably maybe do this. I'm not sure how far. So this is a good idea. This is what I like to see. Except cut this whole thing off so they can't be here. Right? Because if you watch this, then the other two teammates can go watch mid and B, and then you just hold down this sector by yourself. This is the power of Viper ult, right? So this is a good idea. It just could be tweaked a little. You see what I'm saying?
Or are they going through?
Yes. 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 That's why it's so good. But at least we used an ult
know
once
where
this
I
game,
live.
right? At least we used it, right?
Oh, they're going, hey, you little sewer.
I can't fucking. This might convince.
like-
This might convince me to go B. So, somebody should.
So, no. When you ult a bomb site like this, these two rotate. Okay? You stay here in your ult. Because right now, you have no info. Why are they B? Why rotate B, right? You just get a little bored? No way. Just hold this off, right? So, when you ult, you can tell your other teammates to rotate and you'll lock down A. You only rotate if they're like storming bomb site. Yeah, exactly.
I can't fucking speak English. What did I just say? Tell me what I just said.
I'm so confused where they're pushing. Why are they still at their spawn?
Right, so like this is just I would
Why
not
are
have
they
rotated
at
this
mid?
early. They're not even on B yet, you know? What's the point? You just got a little too antsy. They're not even there. And then you die somehow here.
Spike planted.
Oh, you're nuts! You're nuts! Yeah, it's just super duper unsafe, you know, because when you pop out of that smoke, you have elbow watching you, you have here, you have LED, both sides of the LED, and you have like all of this stuff. It's just not good. Yeah, so you either want to like wait out the smoke or maybe push with your Sage, or like if you do push the smoke, you need a good reason for it. Like Sage is pushing elbow and Reyna's pushing sight, and then you can pop out the smoke safely. You see what I mean? But like you just went a little too early. If you would have waited a couple seconds for your teammates to converge with you, then this would have been 10 times better. Exactly, exactly. And let's see, what abilities do you have?
Planted.
You could have walled. You could have smoked. You could have... you know what I mean? So yeah, you guys probably lose that. Yep.
Bad.
So yeah, so I want to see offensive ability usage dramatically increase. Like, you know how you've been using your abilities basically on the defense, or no, wait, other way around. Your defensive ability usage, I need that to go higher. Because on offense, you use it very well. Maybe you could be using your mollies a little better, but your smoke and your walls, I want that to be the same usage on defense. Yeah, there's just playing with your teammates, making sure you guys are attacking at the same time, attacking the same place. Trading the kills quicker. Bomb management time. There's lots of good stuff here that we've learned. And also understanding that when you drop your wall, let's say you're taking a bomb site and you drop your wall or your smoke, they hear it and they see it. So you either have to go quick or fake it. You can't just throw the wall and then slowly attack the bomb site, because then you're going to walk into a stacked bomb site. Is there any questions for me? Yeah, yeah, sure. Yeah, I see your screen, yeah. So, well, it depends, right? If they know where you are, if you are peeking the angle or you are holding an angle. But if you're peeking an angle and you see pro players like use that crouch button, is so they don't get headshotted, right? So it's trying to throw off their aim. You don't have to worry about that too much at your ELO, right? Because like you could try to implement it, but these guys don't really have the best crosshair placement and aim, so you might be crouching into their headshots because their crosshairs are low, right? So when you crouch and they shoot, you might just be getting headshotted that way. So this is like top level play stuff.